Pray for Ukraine. Pray for our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. Pray for our brothers and sisters in Russia. Folks keep asking me, what's going on out there? Have we got any brothers and sisters in Ukraine? How are they? And so on. Well, I was due to go to Ukraine a few days ago. Thanks to God, the flight didn't work out, and so I didn't go. Just as well, I'd probably still be there, stuck there, trying to get out along with everybody else. I first went to Ukraine well over 30 years ago in the Soviet times, and I've consistently been over there, running Bible schools, going to meet people, baptise people and so on. And yeah, we've baptised probably 300 or so people in Ukraine over those 30 years. A lot of them fallen asleep in the Lord, which is mission accomplished. They were generally older folks, middle-aged folks who got baptised. But of course there are a number of brothers and sisters still in Ukraine. And trying to be in contact with them today. Obviously fighting started about 5 o'clock this morning, and it's now midnight as I'm chatting with you here. All sorts of stories. As far as we know, none of those who have been baptised have been killed. And in fairness, I think that the Russian forces are not out to kill civilians. They are targeting the Ukrainian military. But of course, civilians do get killed, injured, etc. in the process. That is normal, I'm afraid, in these kind of situations. I spoke to a sister in the south of Ukraine who said that she has no cellar in her block of flats where she lives, so she has no bomb shelter, and she knew there was a big warehouse sort of opposite her block of flats. She didn't actually know what it was used for, but obviously somebody thinks it's used for military stuff. That was hit, and the whole thing blew up like pretty well with her looking out of her window as it happened, but she is okay. A lot of stories like that. We have a WhatsApp group, and folks have been sending bits of video that they've taken, all confirming the picture that we're getting on the media. But bear in mind, a lot of the folks that are our brothers and sisters have got children, have got grandchildren who are in the military. They may not be believers, but they are all the same. They're children and they're grandchildren. And of course, the one word is fear. Fear about whatever is going to happen. And you can pray for them in that. Especially a lot of the folks that we're dealing with, who our brothers and sisters are elderly. This is absolutely terrifying for them. Absolutely terrifying. So pray for them. As to what we can do, well, we have last week sent some aid out to some who are in need of that aid. Now going forward, it's going to be very, very difficult getting any aid in there, I imagine. All we can do is be there and to be in prayer and to be ready to do whatever is required. You can also expect a mass exodus of refugees into the rest of Eastern Europe and ultimately into Western Europe, and we stand ready to help as far as we can. So, pray for Ukraine. I know that's what all the memes are saying on social media, but I mean seriously, and as my dear mother taught me many years ago now, pray on your knees. Pray on your knees and pray intensely and from your heart, because prayer does change outcomes. Prayer does make a difference. And to pray for peace, when we say peace, peace in our hearts. For those who are burdened with care and fear, to see that in the end God will not test any of us beyond what we are able to bear, but will, with those tests, make a way to escape. So yes, we're getting all sorts of video coming through, just shot on folks' cell phones, of pretty distressing situations that fit with the sort of media presentation that you're probably seeing on the media, what's going on at the moment in Ukraine. We're only not even 24 hours into the actual fighting, and I'm afraid it looks like it's going to be probably fairly protracted. This is going to be an ongoing issue for our prayer, our care, a test of our Christianity as much as it is a test of the faith, trust, Christianity of our brothers and sisters out there on the ground.